Well, we all know times are tough. Just this week, it was announced inflation hit 9.1%, the highest in about 41 years.
Food banks, already stretched thin from COVID losses, now face the same supply chain issues that are feeding inflation when it comes to those food lines. That's something that the president and CEO of Farmshare is grappling with right now. Stephen Shelley joins us live from Farmshare's warehouse in Homestead. Great to have you aboard, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Perfect. Thank you very much for having me.
We are glad you're here. So, is your organization, I mean, we are running stories every week showing your staffers putting boxes of food in cars, people lined up for a mile or two to get it. How are you holding up?
You know, we're doing the best we can given the supply of food that we currently have access to. As you mentioned, the demand has continued to increase. You know, pre-pandemic, we were probably, somewhere around 4 or 5 million pounds of food going out statewide. That, almost quadrupled during the peak of the pandemic, settled down a little bit, but now we're back up to approximately 2 times what normal food demand would look like. But unfortunately, the supply is not there. The supply is pre-pandemic or lower due to cuts in federal programmings and supply chain issues, as was mentioned, that has made access to that food difficult for us. So you have this large gap between the demand of people that now need food because of inflationary pressures and the supply of food that's available for food banks like Farmshare to be able to distribute to those hungry people.
So it sounds like you're going through, Farmshare is going through what every store is going through. Take our viewers through, where does it come from? I mean, is it a donation base? Do you buy the food? Take us through the practicalities of this.
So food banks at large scale like we are, which is regional or statewide hub, we get food from both the federal government through what's called the Emergency Food Assistance Program. That's probably the largest quantity of food that comes into large scale food banks like Farmshare. We also then receive products from, say, local grocery stores, wholesalers, importers, various other sources in the private sector that also supplement those federal food programs. And one of the problems we're running into right now is that a lot of the federal programs that were created both pre-pandemic but also during the pandemic to meet that unprecedented need for hunger and for food have all expired at this point. And we're now going back to those pre-pandemic food levels, and including the Farmers to Family Food Box program, which injected tens of millions of pounds of food into the state of Florida during that time period. And so as a result, it's kind of the perfect storm where the federal programs have ended, the supply chains have made it where your local suppliers and private suppliers are not able to give that food to food banks. You know, as you and I know, you go to the grocery store, you can't find the products that you need, which means there's not enough excess available for them to then make those donations to the food banks. So as a result, all of that compounds to mean that we don't have access to the food that we need. And I have more empty warehouses than I have full warehouses now.
Yeah. Stephen, looking forward, I mean, I don't know how many thousands of people Farmshare serves every week, but it's a huge number of people. Can you give them some confidence that you are going to be there and have whatever foods you can get your hands on to distribute?
Yes, I and my staff are working as diligently as possible to find new sources of food products. You know, thank you for you guys for bringing attention to this issue. We're hoping that the federal government, is one of the main ways in which they can step in and kind of solve this problem quickly in the short term. We're hoping that they listen and can help also plug that gap. And so advocacy in that respect as well. And just like during the pandemic with food banks like Farmshare and others, we're there to help those who are hungry. We're going to do everything we possibly can do and work day in and day out to find that food supply and get whatever food we do have access to in the hands of the people who are hungry right now.
Stephen Shelley, the clarion call is now out on Local 10, and we appreciate your time. Thanks so much for being with us.
Stephen.
Thank you very much.